What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Now in today's ranking video, I'm going to be ranking something that I've never done before on this channel, and that is the hero emotes. These are my favorite emotes that the heroes do in this game. So if you guys do not agree with this list, that is fine. So be sure to let me know what your guys' favorite emotes are down in the comment section down below. And then as always, if you guys enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps me out in the algorithm and stuff. And then be sure to watch the video all the way through. I was looking at the analytics at watch time, and videos that have a longer watch time tend to do a little bit better in the algorithm. But with that said, let's just get right into the list. So coming in at number 10, we have your overconfidence.
Your overconfidence is your weakness.
Your overconfidence is your weakness.
Your faith in your friends is yours.
This quote comes from the scene in episode 6 where he's talking to Palpatine, and I think it's a pretty good insult. Telling Palpatine that his overconfidence is his weakness pretty much summarizes Palpatine, considering that's how he loses multiple times throughout Star Wars, as he just gets too overconfident. And then you can use this emote in any situation. A lot of these emotes on this list are very situational with how you use them. I like to use this as like an insult kind of emote, where if I kill someone, I might use this emote just to add insult to injury. And then up next we have the full power of the dark side from Palpatine.
Now you will experience the full power of the dark side.
Now you will experience the full power of the dark side.
This quote comes from the scene in episode 3 when Yoda confronts Palpatine, and then they have their epic face-off. And I don't really use this emote as an insult. I use this mainly just because I think it's cool to hear Palpatine say this quote. I don't really have a particular reason as to why I like this emote. I just kind of do, and that's why it's made this list. And then at number 8 we have That Was Lucky from Rey.
That was lucky.
They had me! With the door!
That was lucky.
Now the reason that this emote made the list was because this is the only emote that sort of breaks the fourth wall. When you play this emote, she looks over her shoulder back at the player and says, "That was lucky." Now this quote comes from when she says Finn in episode 7, and I just think that it's interesting that this is the only emote that sort of acknowledges that the player is there. All the other emotes in this game are targeted at your opponent or teammates or whoever you're facing, but with this emote, it's targeted at the player. So I'm giving it points just for creativity with this one. And then at number 7 we have Don't Get Cocky from Han Solo.
Great kid, don't get cocky.
Great kid, don't get cocky.
Now I love playing this emote if I'm going up against other heroes. For example, if I take on a sweaty Palpatine player, Han is really good at taking on Palpatines, so I'll use this as an insult emote. I'll use this when I'm playing with teammates. It just has so many different situations where you can use this emote and it will make sense, and that is why that it made this list. And then coming in at number 6 we have Make Them Suffer from General Grievous.
Crush them! Make them suffer! Crush them! Make them suffer!
This comes from episode 3 when Obi-Wan and Anakin are up in the control tower, and then this is right before things go down and Grievous makes his quick escape. But I like this emote just because it feels just like Grievous. I love the way that his voice sounds. I love his animation with it. And I always like to play this emote when I'm running into battle, and it makes you feel kind of like a general, like you're leading your troops into the fight. Like if I'm on Kamino, I always like to play this to sort of just talk to my team, to kind of rally the troops in a way. And I think it's just a really cool emote. And then at number 5, we have I've Been Looking Forward to This by Count Dooku.
I've been looking forward to this.
I've been looking forward to this.
This is another one of those emotes where you can use it in pretty much any situation. Right before you get into a fight in like a 1v1 duel in Hero Showdown, I'll play this. Right before I charge into a room that's full of people, I'll play it. It has so many different instances where this emote can be played and it will sound pretty badass. And this quote is taken right out of episode 3, right before Anakin and Obi-Wan face off against Dooku. And then at number 4 we have another Dooku quote. We have Brave but Foolish.
Brave but foolish.
Brave, but foolish, my old Jedi friend.
This is one of those emotes that I like to insult other players with. If I'm in Hero Showdown and I kill my opponent, this is one of those emotes that I like to play. This is one of those emotes I like to use in like an epic galactic assault match, and I finally took out another hero that was on a big kill streak or something. This is one of those insult to injury emotes, and this quote comes from episode 2 when Mace Windu sneaks up on Count Dooku on Geonosis. And then at number 3 we have Do or Do Not from Master Yoda.
Do or do not. There is no try.
Do or do not. There is no try.
And the reason that this one makes it so high is just because it's so iconic. I mean, do or do not, there is no try. It comes from episode 5 when Luke goes to train with Yoda, right when Luke is about to lift up his ship from the swamp. Now this emote isn't really for insulting people. I mean, I guess you can use it to insult people, but I just like it just because of how iconic it is. It's a really famous quote, and I just really like Master Yoda. And then at number 2 we have the Kenobi scream from Darth Maul.
Kenobi! Kenobi!
This emote is pretty freaking cool. I'm glad that they finally added this to the game. Darth Maul just gets down on his hands and knees and screams Kenobi at the top of his lungs like from Rebels. This emote is hilarious because you can hear it pretty much throughout the entire battle. I remember one match I played on Kashyyyk right when the emote just came out, and somebody was just spamming it over and over and over, and I was like half the map away from Darth Maul. I was clear back in my spawn and I could still hear Darth Maul screaming it off in the distance, and it's just hilarious. This is a good one to use when you're going up against Obi-Wan, or if you've killed Obi-Wan, or if you just feel like screaming for no reason. It's a really fun emote to use, and that's why I put it at number 2. And then before we get to the number 1 emote, these are a few honorable mentions. Now, I like all of these honorable mentions. I just don't use these as often as I do some of the other ones. That's why I put the other ones a little higher on this list. For example, the Darth Vader Emo is one that I really enjoy because it's an iconic emote that you hear from the movies, and I really like Darth Vader. I just don't see myself using emotes when I play as Darth Vader for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm so focused on the battle. I'm not sure. But here are my honorable mentions.
There's always room for one more in the cargo hold. Cowards!
You are as clumsy as you are stupid.
My troops will storm in and kill you all.
Obi-Wan's gonna kill me.
Surrender! And I promise you will die quickly.
You have your moments. Not many of them, but you do have them.
And then coming in at number 1, I'm probably a little bit biased with this because my favorite character is Obi-Wan, but it is Hello There.
Hello there. Hello there.
I love Hello There. You can use it in any situation. When you meet an opponent in 1v1s, you can say hello there. I love to jump off of high platforms, like on the Death Star, or on the Boo, or just anywhere where I have the high ground. When I jump back down to equal ground, I like to say hello there. You can use it for teammates, you can use it against the enemy. It's just a really, really great emote, and I'm so glad that they gave this emote to Obi-Wan, and they actually listened to the community, and they knew that everybody wanted this emote since it was such a meme. And then obviously, this emote comes from the scene where he jumps down in episode 3, and he says hello there to General Grievous. But that is going to do it for my list, guys. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. What are your favorite hero emotes? Now, obviously, not every single emote can make it into this list for me since I'm only choosing 10. And a lot of the emotes that are in this game are not tied into any specific quotes from the movies. They made them up specifically for this game. I think that's probably why I like these emotes a little bit better, is because these are all taken directly from the movies. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. If you guys enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Be sure to check out another video, subscribe if you are new here, and then don't forget to join the Discord. We are almost at 1,000 members, which is awesome. It's a great place in the community for you guys to hang out. You'll get all the news that you need for this channel when I'm going live, when I post videos, and then any Battlefront news. We try to keep you guys updated as quickly as possible over there. So hopefully we will see you over in the Discord, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.
Will you join me? Accept your fate. I grow impatient.